Hello friends, this is Vitthal. Welcome to this second part of the video based on the figures of speech in English. Friends, in the first part, we have discussed 5 types of figures of speech that are commonly used in 9th to 12th English course books. Before we start the second part, let's see which figures of speech we discussed in part 1. Simile, metaphor, personification, alliteration and repetition. Friends, in this second part of the video, we are going to discuss the next 5 types of figures of speech: inversion, apostrophe, antithesis, hyperbole and tautology. Now let's understand them one by one. Number 1. Inversion. To understand inversion in a better manner, let's see examples. Example 1. Decisions I must make. In this example, according to the general structure of a sentence in English, the word order should be I must make decisions. Let's see one more example. Example 2. Whose words these are, I think, I know. Here actually the word order should be I think, I know whose words these are. In this way, when there is a change in the regular word order of a sentence structure, it is called an inversion. Generally, the subject, verb, object, word order is followed in English. In other words, when a poet changes the word order of a sentence to give rhythm to a poem, he uses inversion. Friends, let's see the next figure of speech: apostrophe. To understand apostrophe, let's discuss some examples first. Please open up my eyes, dear Lord. O God, forgive me when I whine. In the above 2 examples, speakers are addressing directly God. When in literature, an arrangement of words addressing a non-existent person or an abstract idea in such a way, it is called an apostrophe. Let's see the next figure of speech, antithesis. Look at the examples. I want to light the dark route. If you do not risk what is safe. If you can meet with triumph and disaster. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you. In these examples, you can clearly see that in each line, 2 strongly opposite ideas are placed: light and dark, risk and safe, triumph and disaster, foes and friends. When 2 contrasting ideas are intentionally used through parallel structure in such a way, it is an antithesis. Now let's see the next figure of speech, hyperbole. Hyperbole is a Greek word which means excess. It is a figure of speech that uses extreme exaggeration to show emphasis. It is a kind of ridiculous overstatement and not to be taken literally. Let's understand. Look at the examples. Example 1. This is the worst book in the world. Here, the speaker doesn't literally mean that the book is the worst one ever written. He is just using it to emphasize his strong opinion about it. Let's see one more example. And when I died, the neighbors came and buried me. Here actually this is highly impossible to happen. The poet's intention is to convey the idea of resemblance of the twins emphatically. Now let's see the last figure of speech, tautology. Tautology is the repetitive use of words or phrases that have similar meanings. It expresses the same thing or idea 2 or more times using similar words. Let's see examples. Example 1. I too want to hear fairy tales and stories from him. Example 2. Said a little child so small. In both of these examples, similar meaning words like tales and stories little and small are used to emphasize same ideas. But remember that in repetition, same words or phrases are repeated, whereas a tautology is not the repetition of words. Tautology uses words having similar meaning, not the same words. Friends, in this video, we have discussed 5 types of figures of speech. Now, let's quickly revise them. Number 1. Inversion. Change in the word order to give rhythm. Example, decisions I must make. Number 2. Apostrophe. Addressing directly to a non-existent person or an abstract idea. Example, please open up my eyes, dear Lord. Number 3. Antithesis. Use of two strongly opposite ideas. Example, I want to light the dark road. Number 4. Hyperbole. Use of extreme exaggeration or a ridiculous overstatement. Example, and when I died, neighbors came and buried me. Number 5. Tautology. Repetitive use of words or phrases that have similar meanings. Example, said the little child so small. Friends, hope this video will be useful to you. Thanks for watching.